Super Craft Dad. This is our YouTube channel where we take crafting to a super level. What we're going to do today for you is we're going to make super utility belts. I'm Super Craft Dad. This is Lorelai, better known as
Glitter Girl.
Glitter Girl. And this is Jagger. He's the
Confetti Kid.
The Confetti Kid. That's right. And we make up the Super Craft family. We're going to show you guys today how to make some super cool utility belts. Some materials that you might need are some strips of cardstock into strips, and we're going to make a belt out of this. This is going to be our belt, and obviously you can have different colors as long as you have thin strips of card. Another thing that you might need, we have some foam shapes.
You might need some little stars or like little flashes.
Lightning bolts. These are going to make up our belt buckles. You also will need something to cut with if you haven't already done the cutting ahead of time. You will also need some Velcro. Some people call this hook and loop fasteners. We have a variety of shapes and sizes for this. This is going to help us adjust the size of our utility belt. And since we're saving the earth, we're going to recycle. We're going to use some just random boxes that we've had, laying around the house, things that we've used, things that we've eaten, things that we've made drinks with. Just any kind of box will do, as long as you think it will hold something that will help you craft, because we want to be super crafters and we want to be really organizers, and that will help us be super crafters.
Oh, one thing you might need, glue dots.
You do need something to stick this with. You can use some sticky tape, you can use glue dots, or you can use regular glue in liquid form or glue stick, whatever you have.
Let's get started.
First thing we want to do is we want to size up our utility belts. So you want to make sure that you take your two strands. These are very important. You take your two strands and you want to place them together so that they're attached in the back. You can do this in a variety of ways. You can use sticky tape, you can use glue, whatever you have that would stick these two strips together. And then we're just going to take this and we're going to measure around the waist. So Lorelai's belt needs to be about this size and maybe a little shorter. So I'm going to go ahead and put my thumbs where I think the fasteners should go. So we're going to put fasteners right here. How we're going to do that is we're going to use Velcro. Making this utility belt is going to be not only super fun, but it's going to be super helpful because it's going to keep us organized. We're going to use some more Velcro, and we're going to make it one more size, either up or down, depending upon how you need to go. Now what's going to happen is when Lorelai grows a little bit, she can actually undo the Velcro on both sides, and now what once was a tighter Velcro will now stick a little looser. So we got the basic idea now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of our belts together, and then we're going to go on to the next step. Okay guys, welcome back. We have the structures of our belts made, and what we did was we sized them up with our Velcro, made a couple of different sizing arrangements for ourselves, and we just wrapped it around our backs and we held it in place while it's gluing together with some clothespins or some craft pins. Now you can opt for hot glue if you want a fast bonding, but I wouldn't recommend it for small children as it does get hot and it can burn your fingers. So our next step is going to be to put our embellishments on, and it's as simple as doing this. Okay, so now we have a good adhering surface, but we also are safe so that we don't stick to other stuff. What you're going to do is put your belt right along the sticky part. Ready? Right. You want to do it? You want to put your sticky part on your belt?
Yeah.
This is your belt buckle right here. Put it on there. Stick it down. Alright. So as you can see, our belt's starting to take shape, and once that is good and stuck, you can see we now have a belt. So this step is for you to create your belt buckle, and you're also going to want to embellish around your belt. What we are going to do is we're just going to take a couple of stars and we're just going to put it on the side on each side just to make it look good. Alright, so go ahead and do that. Put your stars on each side of the belt buckle, and you can put your stars on each side of the belt buckle. So when we come back, they're going to have their embellishments done, their belt buckle's finished, and they're going to be ready to put on the utility part.
Hey guys, we're back with Super Craft Dad.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so we finished with the belt part of our utility belts, and we added the buckles and the embellishments.
But
Next
not the
part,
boxes.
yep, we got to add the utility boxes, because every good superhero needs a utility belt full of all kinds of cool gadgets, and we're going to be super organized.
Yep.
And we're also saving the environment and recycling. We got some boxes going around the house.
Yeah.
So, okay, so the next step is we're going to make superhero cuffs. And what you do is same exact concept as making the belt. You're going to, can I see your wrist?
Yep.
You're just going to sort of measure by eye, figure out where you need your Velcro to add a embellishment on the cuff that sort of matches your belt buckle on your belt. Okay, so we're going to make 2 of these, and we're going to do that off camera, so when we come back with you, we'll all have 2 of them. Alright, so we're ready to add our utility boxes, and Glitter Girl will be back with us shortly. So right now, the Confetti Kid and I are going to add some boxes to our utility belts.
I'm going to be using this hoodie.
That's a really good choice. Pretty cool.
And it matches with my belt.
And you can find boxes that match your stuff too if you want to make sure that you're color coordinated, or you can just add whatever box you want to, or you can even cover your boxes in duct tape or paint, whatever you can do to make your crafts super. Right? Alright, he's also going to be using a crayon box. Now this is going to be a box maybe he can add crayons to on his belt. This one's perfect size for scissors.
And this is how Confetti Kid rolls.
That's right. Alright, you want to do yours first? You want to do your boxes first? Alright, so we're going to need a little bit of hot glue. So the first thing you might want to do is put your belt on and sort of position your boxes where you want them. Okay, so we got a hot glue gun, and we're just going to glue this on. Can you hold your belt for me? Jagger's going to hold the belt, and I'm going to hot glue the boxes on so he doesn't get burned. Just put a strip of hot glue on the back, about as wide as your belt, and just let it attach. And Glitter Girl's back. Alright. Simple as that. Alright.
And now we're going to add box.
Just going to let that dry for just a second.
Nobody knows my secret identity.
Okay, let those dry. Jagger's should be ready to go now. So we're just going to put his on and see how it looks. Okay guys, so we pretty much finished the majority of our crafts. Remember, we're making utility belts with boxes that you can store stuff so you can be super organized and you can be a superhero by saving the earth. And we're also making some matching wrist cuffs to go with them, which we'll finish a little later on. We've got one cuff finished. I don't have my cuffs finished. You guys don't necessarily need to see that, but we will show you what we have so far.
Okay guys, are you ready to see our final product? Ta-da! Don't just make crafts, make crafts super.
That's right, guys, and I'm Super Craft Dad, and make sure that you guys subscribe and like and watch our next video.